Good afternoon, Suidlanders, and welcome to Suidlanders Week in Review for Friday, the 18th of October, 2024. I'm doing it from an unusual location this week. It is the Hofmeyer Hotel, the beautiful Victoria Hotel in Hofmeyer. And I'm doing it in a sort of a public area. Those of you who follow Alex Christoforou know that he does his daily update in public, sometimes walking between crowds, past restaurants, and so on and so forth. And it's a very, very successful recipe for him. So hopefully this will work and you won't find the noises in the background too distracting, just as I think we don't find the noises in the background in Alex Christoforou's videos too distracting. So let's begin. Last Saturday, the 12th of October, My Broadband reported in a long article how South Africans are being moved away from using cash. This will be of great interest to those conservatives who are perturbed by concepts such as central bank digital currencies and digital IDs, and we encourage everyone to read the article, to which a link shall be provided in the video description below. Both the joy and the dismay of people like ourselves, it came to light last weekend that a man in Salt Lake City, Utah, had been convicted of providing 120,000 fake vaccination certificates during the pandemic. The fact that he did it was a joy to many. That he was then caught and convicted was, of course, great dismay. Also on Saturday, the 12th of October, a whistleblower began to expose that Kamala Harris's running mate, Tim Walz, had a pedophiliac gay affair with a schoolboy, and apparently the Democratic Party campaign team has no idea how to handle the matter. Watch this space. On Sunday, the 13th of October, City Press revealed that South Africa's soldiers deployed to the United Nations peacekeeping force in the Democratic Republic of Congo have turned it into what they, City Press, have termed a sex holiday. Indeed, there are apparently numerous very serious allegations of rape pending against those soldiers, among other things. On Tuesday, the 15th of October, social media almost caught alight as videos came out of North Korea blowing up sections of the roads that historically have led into South Korea. North Korea, then claimed that they had obtained intelligence that an invasion is being planned by the USA and South Korea. I put it to you that a more probable explanation is that they are aware of the heightening of tensions in the world right at the moment, and that they are making certain strategic moves in anticipation of a conflict, as opposed to a specific invasion plan that they had laid their hands on. Staying with North Korea, it came to light on Wednesday the 16th that the rumors that North Korea has sent troops to fight on Russia's side in Ukraine are in fact true. Over 3,000 North Korean troops already have been or are about to be deployed to frontline infantry combat. We put it to you that this is what is known as a blooding exercise. That is to say, they foresee imminent conflicts in the world, and not having been at war for a long time, it's in their best interest to put troops into a conflict so that they, as a sovereign military, if you like, can refamiliarize themselves with the intricacies of martial conflict. Yesterday, the South African government ordered Taiwan to relocate its embassy from Pretoria in reaction to pressure from China. Once again, we would suggest that this is a conspicuous symptom of a massive shifting of forces in anticipation of an imminent series of conflicts. Also yesterday, the Israeli military announced that they had killed Yahya Sinwar, the de facto leader of Hamas, the Palestinian organization of the Gaza Strip. Now, this morning, we began to hear that the Lebanese organization Hezbollah has launched a counter-invasion of a small portion of northern Israel, so far having attacked only 4 villages. As a reminder, 18 days ago, Israel invaded southern Lebanon to attack Hezbollah and suffered over 300 casualties in the first 3 days. The objective was the Litani River, approximately 25 kilometers further north into Lebanon. So far, they have only penetrated 1.2 kilometers at the furthest extent of the broad invasion front. And we are seeing videos, hearing numerous reports of mutiny among the Israeli soldiers. Now, the reported counter-invasion is almost certain to result in the USA having to come to Israel's assistance imminently, unless something changes dramatically in the next few short days. Last but not least, I'm going to end not from reading from pre-prepared notes, but with a story, an anecdotal story that you may find very, very interesting that was told to me today. A senior Suidlander is a scientist. He has 4 degrees. No less than 2 of them are master's degrees. A very clever scientist. This morning he sent me 4 messages. 2 of them were links and 2 of them were descriptions to help a layman like me understand what was contained in the links. The long and the short of it is this, that South Africa is today staring into a massive water crisis. I had a good look at what he sent me, which was mostly about how much water is in the dams right now, particularly the dams in the central region of South Africa, the dams that service South Africa's economic heartland, versus what was in the dams at this time last year, this very day last year, versus what has historically, on average, been in those dams on this date. And it provides frightening reading. Some of our most important dams are as much as 50% lower than they should be, and on average, historically, have been for this time of year. He made a very conservative estimate. We have about 10 weeks of water left. And that is generous. As I say, his estimate was conservative. He rounded down the numbers to give the benefit of the doubt wherever he could. It's probably less, it's probably about 7 weeks water left. On average, it's not equally the case everywhere, in the economic and industrial commercial heartland of South Africa. Johannesburg, the Witwatersrand, the PWV, you get the picture. Unless we have very, very good rains soon, we will have an enormous water crisis. It's now springtime, we probably will get good rains, and this will turn out to be not much of a story. However, if you take the time to do the research yourselves, you will be very shocked by how low the dams are at present. So we need the rains to come. Thank you very much for listening to this week's Suidlanders The Week in Review, and we look forward to speaking to you again next week. And we hope very sincerely that the format in a public place with noises in the background was not too distracting and that it worked for you. Goodbye and God bless all of you.